Welcome guys, welcome to Know Your Alpha. Today we are going to discuss about artificial intelligence in real-time fraud detection. So how we are going to utilize the power of artificial intelligence to do fraud detection. There are some strategies on which we are going to utilize over here. And the first one is behavioral analytics. So AI continuously monitors user behavior patterns and flags unusual activities. This includes your spending habits. If a user typically makes a small local transactions, but suddenly if you move to a large international purchase, AI flags this as suspicious. Device and location changes. Logging in from a new device or an unusual geographic location raises red flags. Typing speed and mouse movement. AI detects bot activities or fraudulent access attempts by analyzing user interactions. So the next comes anomaly detection. So what actually does in this anomaly detection? It leverages machine learning models to compare current transactions with historical data to detect deviations such as unusual transaction amounts. Say for example, you do a transaction between a particular range and you suddenly move to large sums. So it indicates there's a deviation from your typical spending arrangements, right? Coming to the frequency of transactions, multiple rapid transactions or sudden spikes in spending also gives an anomaly and AI detects it. Geographical irregularities, transaction occurring from unexpected or distant locations. Suddenly you do some sort of transactions out of a new place, so suddenly it spikes a new anomaly detection. Coming to the next point, it's real-time risk scoring. A assigns a risk score to each transaction based on user history. That means how can transactions compare to past spending behavior. Other one is transaction characteristics, examining size, type, and frequency of transactions. And known fraud indicators, identifying transactions linked to blacklisted IPs, compromised card details, or high-risk geographies. Come to the next point, it's multi-factor authentication and biometric recognition. To prevent unauthorized access, AI enhances security with behavioral biometrics, that is your typing speed, mouse movement, and device interactions help verify legitimate users. Facial and voice recognition, AI uses biometric data to authenticate users, preventing impersonation attacks. Come to the next point, it uses natural language processing for phishing and social engineering. Say suppose your email and chat scanning. AI analyzes messages, emails, and text to detect phishing attempts or fraudulent requests. Coming to the next point, it's pattern recognition. AI flags social engineering tactics such as fake authority requests or urgent money transfers. Suppose they'll come like say immediately they'll be just saying the imposters will be saying like you need to transfer this much amount of money. Suddenly you have to do this. These are signs for some sort of attacks on your system and yourself. You have to be aware of them. AI-driven decisioning and alerts. AI automates fraud prevention through transaction blocking. It automatically hits suspicious transactions until verified. Instant alerts. It notifies users and fraud teams when potential fraud is detected. Adaptive controls. AI applies extra authentication layers based on your risk levels. Coming to the last point, it's collaborative AI networks. Cross-border detection. AI systems have shared fraud intelligence across banks, fintechs, and regulatory bodies to prevent global fraud. So organizations like JP Morgan, HSBC, Revolut, and many other organizations and fintechs are using AI to analyze millions of transactions per day, reducing fraud within seconds. This is industry-wide AI collaboration that is happening, guys. So what is the main, I would like to say the main thing over here is AI doesn't just detect fraud, it adapts, learns, and fights it in real time. So this is how AI is helping fraud analytics space, and like it is just doing in multiple other areas. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.